Michael Storm, anarchist of comic books and co owner of Amazing Fantasies comic book shop here in Topeka, Kansas. And I have for you another fantastic comic book review, brand new comic book review. And we will do that in two shakes of a lamb's tail. But first, real quick, wherever you are finding this video at today, click, tap, smash that like button, thwip it with your web shooter, whatever it takes to get that like button to respond to you, let us know that you're out there, and let us know that you care. This is great for me looking at this book because it's been a long time since I've done the Spider-Man thing, and Spider-Man's about to be really big right now again, for the umpteenth number of times, and it's still the same great Spider-Man, I assumed, and so I thought I'd check it out. I haven't read Spider-Man in many years, probably stopped reading in the mid 90s. It was just I aged out of it. If you want to get down to it, that's exactly what it was. And so I haven't had a lot of Spider-Man experience along the way. I know I've missed a many great number of things that have happened to, in, and around Spider-Man. But generally speaking, I know the Spider-Man story and I know the characters, and so I'm not in for any surprises, I imagine, necessarily. I expect just a solid Spider-Man story. And of course, with the new movie on the way, it's all tied in. Everything is tied in. It's extremely important to all the Spider-Man fans, so I thought I'd take a look and see where Spider-Man is at in my life. Spectacular Spider-Man, brand new day, written by Dan Slott, art by Marcus too. This is, classic Spider-Man. Kingpin has made his deal with Daredevil, and he's leaving town in a hurry. He's split, he's leaving the country, he's leaving everything behind, forgetting his past, and just getting out while the getting is good. But Spidey has a few sort of bits of final business that he wants to take up with Fisk, including the mythic, the legendary, the lexicon of crime. It's this ledger of major criminal sort of illegal enterprises in New York City, and Spidey's going to get it. But Willie should be he should know. He should remember who is this Spider-Man. He should know who this guy is, and he should be able to put a face to a name and challenge him, outside of his mask, has been done before. We're all familiar with the fact that everybody knows who Spider-Man is at this point. He's revealed to the world, right? As Peter Parker, and so of course, Fisk knows this too. Kingpin knows this, but he can't remember why at this point when he's fighting with Spidey here. He doesn't. Spider-Man doesn't really care. I mean, hey, it's a brand new day, right? He does his thing. Everybody, hey, he did the thing where he said the name of it. It's just not really his problem. Besides, he knows why Fisk doesn't recognize, doesn't know who Spider-Man is underneath the mask. But he's got bigger plans, of course, as a masked vigilante now, an unknown masked vigilante, in fact, because of virtue. Maybe a little magic, and a little bit of help from his only friend on the police force, and of course the lexicon. Now it's in his possession. Local crime enterprises they're going down, and aside from being a great thing for the city and sort of helping the police clean up crime and everything, it's kind of a bummer for Frank because he has a lot less targets. But he's on to Spidey now. He sort of literally has his frequency, and you'd think with this string of successful busts that Spidey would be great big news. He'd be all over the place. But the fact is that a tabloid like the DB, it's now the DB instead of the Daily Bugle, it doesn't sell papers by making Spider-Man look good, and so Parker can't sell his photographs as usual, even under a new editor, even not with J. Jameson gone. But lucky for Peter, Aunt May has this job lead, and And unfortunately for Peter, his boss is about to become Spider-Man's next big problem. Well, half the problem actually. Frank is the other half of the problem. It's shaping up to be a fantastic new little storyline here, and I'm curious to see where it all ties in. Being an outside Spider-Man fan, but I enjoyed it, and I expected to. It's the spectacular Spider-Man I expect. It's Peter Parker. I mean, so far there's a lot more to go. This is just a scratch on the surface, just opening up the door and peeking in, and you know that you can't expect anything but good things from Dan Slott. He's always treated the Spider-Man character well. What little I do know about the Spider-Man character directly, I do know that Dan Slott is well respected for his treatment of the character, and I would agree with anybody making that assessment based on what I read here. I'm really looking forward to it. It's in your comic book stores. For the rest of it, the first one is in your comic book shop, your local comic book shop. This week, this Wednesday, you can pick it up and get there early. If it's not on your pull, you may not get these things. You know how I talk about that. And if you're ever in Topeka, Kansas, stop by. Maybe we'll have a copy for you. Stop by, say hi, and let us know that you heard about us, and click that like button.